Let's go.
Us Brits love our grub. And our shops and supermarkets are stacked high with food from all over the world.
Whoa!
But how do we really know about where our food comes from?
I've come to ask you how dangerous my nuts are.
We'll be travelling far and wide
Look how high up we are. Oh!
to reveal the truth about the food we eat.
Oh, my word! Whoa!
Coming up, some of our all-time favourite Food Unwrapped investigations.
I find out if there's a catch with whitebait.
Are you telling me that this little fella here isn't a baby fish?
I'm in Morocco in search of saffron to uncover why it's the world's most expensive spice.
It's back-breaking.
And I'm in Spain to investigate those little red balls called glacé cherries. Are they really cherries? Oh, what's that? And it takes my breath away.
First up, saffron. At up to £4,000 a kilo and almost 10 times the price of silver, saffron is the most expensive spice in the world. But why does it demand this high price tag?
Can you tell me why saffron is so expensive?
I can't really tell you, to be honest. It could be because there's... I don't even know, actually.
It's delicious. Do you know where it's from?
I wonder if it comes from kind of far, far away, or...
It could come from Byram, and it's maybe transportation costs.
Might be something grows on a cliff, something really difficult to find or something.
Do you know what it is?
You know?
So what is saffron? I'm headed to a land that produces some of the world's finest saffron, Morocco.
I'm on my way to the souk to find some saffron.
Jamal Lafna is a historic market known by locals as the heart of Marrakesh, and it is awash with the wonderful, the weird, and lots of saffron. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm looking for some saffron. The good stuff.
Good.
I want the good quality stuff.
Come on, just look here. The best saffron is here.
This is top quality saffron. Look at that. So, Mohammed, where can I find the saffron in Morocco? Where does it grow?
The best place in Morocco, it's called Taliwin.
How far?
6 hours.
6 hours.
Yes,
Right, I'm doing it. I'm off. Au revoir.
It did take 6 hours. However, it was worth it. The Atlas Mountains are incredible. I've got a dawn rendezvous with a group of saffron farmers.
Salam. Hey, salam. Beautiful day.
Driss is the head of a local farmers' cooperative. It's been a long journey, but at last, here it is.
Yeah,
What?
This here.
This?
This is
This?
flower. This is saffron.
Look at that.
This is saffron.
Look at it. It's a little flower.
It's a little flowers, yes.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
So this looks nothing like saffron that I bought in the market. So where is the saffron?
Saffron is the three stamens in the side of these flowers.
There it
And
is.
this is what is good.
So saffron comes from these beautiful crocuses. It's the region's dry climate that allows them to flourish here.
So Driss, why did I have to wake up at 4:30 to go and pick saffron? Why so early?
When the flower is open, these stamens can be thrown in the air and we can lose it.
You can lose the stamen.
That is why we should pick up morning when the flower is closed.
This purple crocus shouldn't be confused with crocuses we grow in the UK. These are unique, only flowering in autumn and producing just 3 beautiful red stamens each.
Look at these guys, they're like lightning. Check her out. She's just like flip, 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 flip.
The harvest lasts just 15 days each year, so it's all hands on deck. And as the flowers are so fragile, by hand is the only way.
We're just a couple of hours in and already, look at these flowers. They're just beginning to open up in the sunlight. It really is a race against time.
After a frantic 2 hours, we've done it.
It's back-breaking.
But that's just the first phase. Now we must carefully remove the 3 stamen from each of the flowers.
So how many flowers does it take to make a gram of saffron?
We need 140 flowers to 230 flowers to have 1 gram saffron.
200 flowers for a gram.
cost as well is expensive.
It's taken 15 people 6 hours to pick, pluck and dry this modest tub of stamens.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now we're off to the cooperative for the all-important weigh-in. Just how much saffron did we actually produce today?
Yes, 166 grams.
That seems like so little for so much work. Incredibly, saffron can lose a whopping 70% in weight when dried.
What does that mean for Saeed? How much money has he made with this
How
saffron?
much money? It will be 484 pounds. He see so much work.
It's a lot of work.
But eventually, this hard work will pay off, as this short harvest is enough to keep the workers going for a year. So I now understand why saffron is so expensive, but why does the price vary so much?
Now, my soundman, he bought a kilogram of saffron in barley for £12.
12 pounds for 1 kilogram?
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Really?
It's not real saffron, because real saffron is very expensive.
So could it have been a fake? If so, how do we know if what we're buying is counterfeit or the real deal?
Next, glacé cherries. These super shiny fruits adorn our cocktails and brighten our baking, but they don't look a lot like real cherries.
I'm just wondering, you know glacé cherries are bright red. Why is that? Because cherries aren't normally that colour.
Presumably they don't dye these things, do they?
Oh, no, they wouldn't dye them. It's just a different type.
Don't think they'd be dyed because they're red anyway.
Okay, lots of love, bye. I'm walking through a very quiet Heathrow airport on the way to Spain to find out why or how they make these so red. And are they even real cherries? To cherry pick some answers, I'm heading to Spain to meet one of the largest cherry producers in Europe. I'm in the northwest in Valladolid, where they produce truckloads of glacé cherries for the supermarkets.
Hello, Fernando.
Hello.
Matt.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now, Fernando, I want to know how you make these. Always a hand, Okay, right. Thank you.
Operations manager Fernando de la Fuentenfern oversees production of 6 tons of glacé cherries every day. This is the finished product. I mean, this is what I see in the supermarket shelf.
Yeah, this is the finished product.
So are these actual real cherries that I'd find in my fruit bowl?
Yeah.
Off the tree?
Off the tree, yeah.
Okay, they're not made, they're not manufactured.
No.
So when were these picked then?
Mid-May.
7 months ago?
Yeah.
So how do you store them?
Well,
my cherries won't keep very long.
we put them in silos with preservative liquid to maintain the properties.
Really? So
Yeah.
you store them in a preservative?
Yeah.
So they are real cherries, but after months in preservative, they look pretty unreal. They're yellow!
They're yellow.
Why are they yellow?
We put the cherries in the preservative liquid. They lose their natural color.
Oh, what's that? Sorry, I don't want to sneeze in there. That'd be wrong. What is that? It's like a vinegar.
Yeah.
This smell assaulting my senses is a mixture of sulfur dioxide and saltwater brine, 2 commonly used food preservatives, which the cherries steep in for around 65 days. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't cope with the smell. It'll be all right in a minute.
Next, whitebait. Look at this, right? One of my favourites. Whitebait in the pub with a pint. You can't beat it, right? The thing I can't work out, these little beauties, why can you only get them in the pub? Why can't you see whitebait in the supermarket? To track down these tasty tiddlers, Kate's off to meet fishmonger Dan Howes.
Hi.
Morning.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Now, I'm looking for whitebait. You can't get it in the supermarkets at all.
Just some specialist places. We've got breaded or unbreaded.
Okay, lovely. And so where do you get your whitebait? Does whitebait breed all over the world?
Whitebait aren't actually a fish in their own right. It's a blanket term for small fry or juvenile fish. These ones look like sprats.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I just thought, like cod or haddock or mackerel, whitebait were a species.
So this is a bag of baby fish.
Yes.
Surely that can't be very sustainable. Where exactly is it caught?
So it says FAO 27, so that's Northeast Atlantic Sea, so anywhere from maybe the bottom of Spain to the top of Iceland. But then you've got another bit there, which is 3D, so you just look on a marine map and trace it from there.
If these really are baby fish, should we be eating them at all? It's time to pack my waterproofs because I'm off fishing.
Thank you.
Right. I've had some information from Kate. Trying to find out where these whitebait come from. So Kate said 27, so that's here. I mean, that's huge, North Atlantic. But the other part is 3D, which puts me here in the Baltic Sea. The thing about that, though, is there's countries all the way around there.
Kate's fixed me up with a fella who imports whitebait. He'll know where to go.
Is that Ray? It's Jimmy Doherty here from Food Unwrapped. I was wondering if you can help me out. Which country would I have to visit if I was to investigate a story on whitebait?
Latvia.
Latvia?
Tell you what, Jimmy, get yourself over there and I'll show you around.
Cheers, Ray.
I'm heading to the shores of the Riga Bay on the Baltic Sea.
Now, just arrived in Latvia, and as you can see, it is a bit chilly. Right, time to go to the port and find myself some whitebait.
Earlier, I learnt that our pub favourite whitebait are really young sprats. This is a bag of baby fish.
Yes.
Surely that can't be very sustainable. I'm doing a bit of background research. I'm going to have a chat with Sam Stone from the Marine Conservation Society. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming down. So do you class whitebait as sustainable?
We don't class it as sustainable, no. We actually red rate whitebait at the moment.
What do you
which
do?
is we red rate.
Red rate?
Yeah, that's our...
Sounds serious.
Yeah, we have our ratings go from green to red, green being the best, red being the worst. And at the moment, we have a general rating for whitebait, which is red.
In fact, the Marine Conservation Society is so worried they advise supermarkets not to sell whitebait at all.
Whitebait are juvenile fish. They haven't had a chance to reproduce and breed. The main species for whitebait in UK fisheries and in Europe is sprat, Spratus spratus.
I've heard this.
And they are fished as adults quite successfully. It's just that juvenile portion of the catch that we really want to avoid.
So are the sprats being caught for our whitebait out in the Baltic Sea baby fish or not?
So I've just arrived at the harbour. I've got to tell you, it ain't warm. It is so cold. And I'm looking for a chap called Ray. Look at the boats.
A whopping 220,000 tonnes of sprats are hauled out of the Baltic Sea each year. Ray Curzon snaps up around 200 tonnes of them to send back to our pubs as whitebait.
Hi Jimmy, I'm Ray.
Hi Ray, I'm here to find the fish that go into my whitebait in the pub. Are these the fish? I mean, I've seen them being unloaded.
It's all whitebait.
Oh, they look beautiful, don't they? You've got to have a tiny net to catch tiddlers like that. Can I see your net?
Yes, of course you can. Yeah, come aboard.
I was told that whitebait are basically baby fish.
No. We're fishing anything from 20 to 50 miles deep. The baby sprats are inshore, which is in the estuaries, the river mouths, etc. Obviously, as they start growing, they go deeper, deeper and deeper water. So once they start getting mature, they're out to sort of 20 miles out, and that's where they start catching them.
Right, so the baby fish are inshore, but these guys are fishing out to sea.
Yes, they are, yeah.
They're not baby fish then?
No.
So show me the nets. You've got to have specialist gear to get that, haven't you?
Exactly.
I mean, look at that. That looks like one of your string vests, Ray.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. It's just a bit dirtier.
And what's the size that you've got to be if you're after the whitebait then?
It has to be a minimum of 16 millimetres by law to allow the small ones to get out. If there is any baby small-sized fish, they will come out of these small holes. The main point is they're targeting bigger, mature fish.
You say bigger, mature fish, but these are the sort of Ronnie Corbett of the fish world, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yes.
I'd love to go and see where they're processed further for two reasons. One, because I want to see how they're processed, and two, I want to get off this boat because it is so cold.
Join the club.
The Latvians are only after the bigger sprats, which are graded, canned and sold in supermarkets across Eastern Europe. Anything under 8 centimetres is too small for processing and either ground into fish food or exported to the UK for us to enjoy with a pint.
So are these the whitebait now?
Yes, they are, yeah.
Look at that. Are you telling me that this little fella here isn't a baby fish? Because Kate has informed me that a whitebait in the UK has to be over 10 centimetres, otherwise it's not sexually mature.
That's the UK species in the North Sea. This is a Baltic species, which is a smaller fish. It's like comparing a Shetland pony to a racehorse.
Because of the freezing waters, Baltic sprats grow slower and end up smaller than their North Sea cousins, making them the perfect size for whitebait.
You see them on the menu in the pubs all the time. Why don't you see whitebaits on the supermarket shelves?
Well, you see, there's not the volume available. This is the output of everything that's been caught today. Just this one bin.
So out of all the tubs we've seen,
yeah,
all the stuff that I've put into that big vat that goes up to conveyors, this is just the small little tub that comes out.
Probably represents about 3% of the total catch.
Ray is now in discussions with the Marine Conservation Society. If he can demonstrate the fish he buys are all sprats and only the mature fish are targeted, then the MCS could reclassify Latvian whitebait as amber instead of red rated. This could be good news for those of us who like deep-fried small fry. With the catch in and sorted, we end the day the Latvian way.
This is Latvian hospitality and myself and the crew. Here's to the sprats.
Very good sprats.
Earlier, I discovered the production of glacé cherries can be overwhelming. But now I've caught my breath, I'm ready to uncover the secrets of the glacé cherry world.
It's toughen up. Right, let's get back in there.
The sulfur dioxide's job is to preserve the cherries by killing any moulds or bacteria. It also toughens the cherry flesh to help it withstand the manufacturing process. But it's the preservative that bleaches the red colour out of the cherries.
So you couldn't eat these?
No.
The best cherries are pitted using a high-pressure jet of water, which forces the stone through the softened flesh.
What's that mad thing there? Laser light thing?
Yeah, it's an artificial vision machine to separate the cherries between whole and whole unbroken.
It's very fast.
Very fast.
No, but they're still yellow.
Yellow.
They're not red. My cherries are red.
They go red in the next stage of the process.
The cherries are boiled and the sulfur dioxide preservative is washed away. But they're still missing that one magical ingredient.
So you're adding colour to the bleached cherry?
Yeah.
This colour?
This colour.
The colour that I know cherries are. Is it a natural colour or is it a chemical colour?
Natural colour.
Natural colour. Smells good. Smells better than down there. So are there cherries in there?
Yeah.
It's all the way back down to the bottom?
Yeah.
Sticky.
It's no syrup. No, good.
This high sugar solution and red dye mixture gradually seeps into the strong structure of the cherry created by the sulfur dioxide. The result is that the cherries have an impressive year-long shelf life.
How long are the cherries in here?
Several days.
Several days. Trade secret.
Yeah, it's a secret, yeah.
A lot of secrets in the cherry world.
It's not the only colour we do. We produce green cherries, we produce yellow cherries too, blue cocktail cherries.
Who's demanding blue cherries?
For cocktails. For gin tonic.
Whether they're blue, red or green, with this production technique, glacé cherries could be any colour of the rainbow.
Yeah, for cocktails, yeah. No. For cocktails.
That's where they go.
You must eat it.
But bright colours and a year-long shelf life come at a cost. What remains is mostly sugar. So if you're eating them as part of your 5 a day, you should probably stick to the fresh ones.
Back to saffron. Hearing about saffron fraud has made me suspicious of this spice. So with the help of plant molecular biologist, Professor Pat Heslop-Harrison, I'm going to put a selection to the test.
Hello, Kate. Lovely to see you.
I've heard that when it comes to saffron, it's absolutely rife with fraud. You don't know what you're getting.
I'm afraid you're right in many cases. There's lots of other orange things around which people use instead of saffron. But if you just want the colour, I can see you're carrying something here. That's called safflower. So it's a sort of marigold. And if we smell that, there's no smell, almost, but a nice colour. So that's often used to colour our food. This is turmeric.
Oh, I've
So
used it in its
if you
raw
break it
form.
open, you'll see that it's a bright orange colour, but it is sometimes used to replace saffron as a colourant.
So we're going to try and get to the bottom of exactly how pure all our samples of saffron are.
Yes, let's go off and put them into the spectrophotometer.
Pat adds a small extract from each specimen into water, then one by one puts them into a spectrophotometer.
Yep, that's a good saffron.
This measures the absorption of light by the liquid. Each substance will have its own characteristic wavelength, so when it comes to the purity of saffron, there's no fooling this machine.
What are the results?
I'm happy to say that the big bottles that say saffron on them are really saffron, and there's nothing else there. The safflower here is just safflower. There's no trace of saffron here. But
Next
we
up.
had a big surprise. There is one here, and I have no idea. Where did you get that one, Kate?
Well, this one, I tell you what, this actually was brought in by Jack, our sound man. Jack bought this in a market in Bali, didn't you, buddy?
I did. 12 pounds for a kilo.
Bargain. He's a fierce bargain hunter. What is this in here?
I do not have any idea. It isn't safflower, it isn't turmeric, it isn't saffron. I have to say, if I were you, Jack, I would find some purpose other than using that in cooking.
So, Pat, your top tips when buying saffron in the supermarkets?
Well, with our tests, we couldn't find any difference between the supermarket and the spice brand here. They're identical except for the price, £7.50 a gram and £10 a gram.
And Jack, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is.